Okay, well, thank you very much mga kaibigan. Ito po si Nico Fabian. Once again, nandito po sa programa natin Nico, The Real Talk with Nico. Umpisa natin agad-agad po dahil mayroon tayong breaking news since last night. Ito po, ang mga the rumors have been spreading since yesterday until this morning that Speaker, House of Representatives Speaker Martin Romualdez will be stepping down. Confirm na po. It is already confirmed that Speaker Romualdez will be stepping down today po during, that will happen during the House of Representative plenary session po or session po scheduled this afternoon, September 17. So, para sa inyo po, okay na ba yan na mag-step down na si Speaker Martin Romualdez or kulang pa? Ano pa mga kailangan po, no? Hindi lang mga Filipinos, hindi lang, that's not the only thing that we are shouting for, no? For the Speaker to step down, but there are other things that we want Speaker Romualdez to be or to answer, no? Sa mga Filipinos po. Sa mga Filipinos. But anyway, this will be a short program natin po dahil I just want to announce mamaya po at I think it will be at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock po I'm going to cover itong session ng House of Representatives wherein we will see po that the vacant or the speaker position will be declared vacant and they will be, one of them or one of the congressmen or representatives will be nominating another speaker and there will be voting po. Kung sino man yan po, we don't know. I already have some names but it will be made official po this afternoon. And gusto ko po ngayon to read to you an article coming from the mainstream media po dyan sa Pilipinas, ang Philstar, Philippine Star. And to make it official na hindi ito po fake news, kaya na po I'm going to read you this news article po today dyan po sa mainstream media sa Pilipinas. Ang heading ng news article coming from Philstar is Romualdez to resign as a speaker despite party's objections. Puno. Sino po ito si Puno? Si Puno is the House of Representatives deputy, one of the House of Representatives deputy speaker po, deputy speaker. And before going any further, nandito na po, I will give you the details of the news article, ang detalles ng news that I want to share with you ngayon sa inyong lahat po, mga kababayan ko po dito sa Malaysia, particularly dito po sa Sabah, and very specific dito po sa Kota Kinabalu City. Latest updates natin ito po. As what I said, I might not be the first one to break the news, but definitely you will be get the news as soon as possible from dito po sa programa natin, Nick Talk, The Real Talk with Nico. Nandito na po ang detalles ng istorya. House Deputy Speaker and National Unity Party or NUP Chair Ronaldo Puno confirmed Speaker Martin Romualdez plan to resign and his endorsements of Deputy Speaker Faustino Boji III as his successor. Confirmed na po that the Speaker Romualdez will be stepping down, but he is endorsing another Deputy Speaker po si Faustino Boji III as his successor. Hold on. Okay, tuloy natin po itong istorya. This came despite party leaders opposing Romualdez's decision to step down, with some advising him to take a leave of absence instead. Puno revealed over a radio interview on Wednesday or today po, September 17. Puno explained that the Romualdez has been considering resignation for weeks and allegations of flood control corruptions and budget insertions tied to lawmakers. He reportedly held the party meetings every now and then to discuss of RESMD. The NUP chairman said the party leaders will hold a meeting on Wednesday or this morning po to finalize the plan after Romualdez called them on Tuesday to formally announce his final decision to step down. And Puno said he thought Romualdez was going to heed the recommendations to take a leave of absence 2 days ago. The party leaders, however, were taken back when the speaker was firm with his decision to resign. You know po, what I learned from what happened yesterday po, mayroon tayong session dyan sa Kamara o sa House of Representatives, and it did not take too long po, no? It is unusual session po na when they started the session, and then it was suspended. It was suspended, and it was reportedly, and it was confirmed by Representative Puno that the Speaker, Romualdez, yesterday at 3-something, went to the Malacanang and met the President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos, who is his first cousin po, no? To inform. Remember po, independent body siya po, executive at saka ang legislative or House of Representative po. Out of courtesy, maybe, I believe out of courtesy po, nagpunta si Representative or Speaker Martin Romualdez sa pinsan niya po just to inform him that he is planning to step down po. No? He will be stepping down. And after the meeting, according to Representative Puno or Deputy Speaker Puno, after the meeting, he went back to the House of Representatives and he called all his members, the other speakers and other officials, and he announced that President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos has accepted his plan to resign. Although earlier, sabi ni Representative Puno or Deputy Speaker Puno po, they have been trying to convince Martin Romualdez po not to step down but simply go on leave. But the final decision of Speaker Martin Romualdez is to step down dahil po itong controversial issues po which his name is being implicated involved po sa flash control anomalous projects po and the 2025 national budget and the 2026 national budget po. So what he decided is to step down na lang and pave way for a new speaker, shoutout muna tayo kay Erwin Casino is also watching itong programa natin, Nick Talk, the Real Talk with Nico. Ngayon, Wednesday po. Erwin is from Basilan City po. Thank you very much for watching, and those are watching itong program natin ngayon po. Brief lang ito po. I just want to bring the news sa mga Filipinos dito po sa Sabah o dito sa Malaysia po na step down na. This afternoon ang Speaker of the House, which a lot of Filipinos has been clamoring. But is that enough for him to step down? Is that enough for Speaker Romualdez to step down? Ang sigaw ng mga tao po, justice and accountability. We don't want, I for one would be very honest po. I am happy that the Speaker Romualdez, Martin Romualdez has decided to step down as a Speaker of the House. Maganda yun po. It's a good move. A positive, affirmative move po dahil itong problema natin ngayon. But it doesn't mean that tapos na. What we want is him. Okay, he stepped down, but he is still answerable. Answerable to many things po. He has to explain. To the public po what happened sa national budget 2025 po. Who are involved, who inserted, who amended ang GAA, ang mga insertions dyan po sa national budget natin sa 2025 which has been described by another representative, si Representative Unga, as the worst national budget in the history of the Philippines. And of course, nakita din po may mga issues din po. Ngayon, ang Kongreso is deliberating the 2026 national budget. So what we want is for he's still speaker ngayon po, for Speaker Martin Romualdez po to explain to the public ano talaga nangyari. We don't want to see that after he will step down this afternoon, he will already disappear. Sana lang po, wag yun mangyari. And we want also, let's say, okay, for me, I also want to hear from Speaker Romualdez, no? Bakit po, one of the issues, bakit po he did not call as a speaker of the House? Why he did not push through calling the TRICOM committee, no, to call Representative Saldico, or invite Saldico in the hearing po, ongoing hearing po, itong national budget natin po, at saka sa flood control anomalies po, no? Itong issue. We want to know why si Saldico was not invited, especially walang efforts we have seen from the Speaker Martin Romualdez po in making sure that Saldico will be invited, be present in the hearing and answer questions po. Bakit po? Why? Why po? Is there any cover-up? Sana lang po, and we hope, and we demand, we demand. Kami mga Filipinos dito sa Malaysia, particularly dito sa Sabah po, we demand outgoing Speaker Martin Romualdez to explain, answer po itong mga issues, mga allegations he is now confronting. Kailangan yun po. Ang ayuda, paano nangyari yun po? Saan ang mga pera? No? Saan ang mga pera? What happened? Anong issue na naman ito? Na they are disposing ang mga properties nila which they bought allegedly from people's money, taxpayers' money, ang mga jets nila po. Bakit hanggang ngayon po wala pa ang whole departure order from the immigration po para itong mga tao involved sa flood control anomalous projects and other graft and corruption activities po, involved itong mga government servants natin, mga politician natin po. Bakit hanggang ngayon wala pa po? And why is it that ang gobyerno po, ang gobyerno is not issuing any warrant of arrest sa mga taong involved dito po sa anomalya, sa issue na ito po, no? Ano nangyari sa due process natin po? Our country, the Philippines, we are proud to say that we are a democratic country. But the problem is, mahina talaga po ang due process. Something is wrong sa sistema natin ng due process. Hanggang ngayon po, we don't see any warrant of arrest issued to these people involved po, despite the evidences po na nakahawag na po ang mga investigators namin. Mary Lou Pentojo, I would like to say thank you very much for watching itong programa natin po, Nick Talk, The Real Talk with Nico. Mamaya, don't forget, I'm going to share with you po. I'm going to share with you itong mag-live tayo po ang session ng House of Representatives po. I'll try to get it now. Will it be 2 o'clock po? 3 o'clock yun po, mamaya. And mag-live tayo po, no? Mag-live tayo. And so that kayo, mga viewers ko dito sa Nick Talk, The Real Talk with Nico, you will see for yourself po. Kung may time kayo, kung may time kayo mamaya po, standby lang tayo po. I will cover it live para sa inyong lahat po. And we will see kung sino-sino po, sino-sino ang mga bagong, kung sino ang bagong speaker natin po. Apparently now, si Speaker Martin Romualdez is recommending another party member ng partido ni President Bongbong Marcos po, no? NUP, si Deputy Speaker Boji D. the Third. Boji D. the Third po. And we will know his background later on. I will try to Google po kung ano ang background talaga. And I was made to understand, maganda din po ang reputation ni Representative Boji D. the Third. But he is obviously, he is tao din ni Speaker Romualdez, outgoing Speaker Romualdez, and of course, tao din ni President Bongbong Marcos po. Bongbong Marcos. We want President Bongbong Marcos po, no? Kung pwede, I think it should be done. We want that si President Bongbong Marcos should push itong mga whoever is doing the investigation po, or local authorities po, ang mga police, ang NBI, or ombudsman, Sandigan Bayan, or whoever po, issue na ng warrant of arrest itong mga tao involved sa anomalya po, no? Para at least mga tao, mga Filipino po, of the public, will see that, will be convinced that you are serious on this thing. Ilan na po, I think, coming to 1 month na po, itong issue. Lahat na lang po, investigation, findings here, findings there po, no? But wala pa hanggang ngayon, we cannot see issuance of warrant of arrest sa mga culprits or sa mga tao involved dito sa anomalya. Sana lang po, bigyan kayo po, Mr. President, please give even an example. One example po na aresto na, warrant of arrest issued already to these people po. Maski isa o dalawa lang muna, no? Si Henry Alcantara ba? Si sino ito? Si Brace Hernandez ba? Or sino pa, no? Klaro-klaro na po. Everybody is talking. Everybody knows that they are deeply involved. They are guilty. Ang mga investigador lang natin po hindi pa alam na they are guilty. No? Ang mga investigador natin. Kasi siguro ang presidente pa ang hindi alam na deeply involved itong mga tao po sa anomalya po, no? Sa anomalya. And that triggered po ang ganit ng mga tao ngayon po dyan sa Pilipinas. Hindi lang sa Pilipinas, hanggang mga overseas Filipino workers all over the world. Dito po sa Malaysia, we are not excluded. Kami din po galit na galit tungkol what is happening ngayon po dyan sa Pilipinas. So we are hoping po na mayroon na 1 or 2 days po or within this week, marinig na natin po na mayroon na nag-issue warrant of arrest. Ano ba ito po? Ano ba ito po? Honestly speaking, ako mismo, I'll talk to myself on my behalf. Okay, ako mismo po, I don't believe Representative Saldico will be going back to the Philippines po, knowing the fact na malaki talaga ang issue niya po, ang involvement niya po dito sa, sabihin natin, itong anomalya po. Sana lang po, uwi siya po, and face all these allegations po. But at the moment, I don't see any reason po, or even a light at the end of the tunnel na mag-consider pa si Representative Saldico po to go back to the Philippines and face all these allegations po. And wag lang sana po si Speaker Romualdez po will leave the country. At sa mga iba-iba pang personalities involved dito po sa anomalya. That goes also sa mga government officials of different departments and agencies po. Huwag natin kalimutan, mamaya I am going live siguro 2 or 3 o'clock ito po, and I will share with you, I will cover it live din po sa programa natin po via itong online ng mga mainstream media dyan sa Pilipinas, para at least you will know exactly what is happening dyan po sa Pilipinas. In the meantime, hanggang dito na lang muna tayo. And whatever you're doing now, try to do it fast. Finish it po. No? Finish it. And try to find time. Mamayang alas 2 ba or alas 3 po. So you will be able to see live ang session dyan po sa House of Representatives. House of Representatives. So with this, I would like to say, I'll see you again later on this afternoon po. And during our program, Nick Talk, The Real Talk with Nico. In the meantime, hanggang dito na lang muna. And take good care of yourself. Bye.